Alright, so we are back. Let's get these going. Need to get back out and kind of farm. Still need about 40 little mirrors to be done with the capture festival, so hopefully you guys sticking to it and are already done with most of it, and getting your jack-a-littles if you do not have jack done, and also getting your other goodies out of here. I'm gonna wait to actually spend all of my stuff, but alright, we've got that. He's almost 40, isn't he? No, not yet, but we are getting there slowly but surely. And get these done. Grab another one of these. 5 more days and we will finally be done with Yuki. We can move on to the next Astromon, which I believe was Lilith, so getting all of her done is going to be good. Remembered use my light dark ticket to actually get Dark Succubus done. So now we'll just have to eventually evolve her. I don't think I'm going to use my gleams for that necessarily, but at the same time, it's a little tempting too, just to make sure it's done. But we also have to get back out there and be farming extreme. Usually, the end of the year isn't this chaotic with all these capture festivals, but with Cherry, I already have all of Cherry done, so for myself, I'll be just farming extreme. But once again, with Cherry herself, if you do not have her built, definitely can recommend a couple versions of her 100% because of the because she is viable in several different content in the game, especially if you do not have a recovery Astromon that you can rely on. That's, I'm not going to claim meta, but at least with decent recovery stats and things like that. Putting up shields or debuffing or things like that. She is definitely a good upgrade, I would say. We're good on that. But yeah, other than that, just been out. Haven't been farming too much. Like I said, I'm going to get back to it today. But a little bit of it has just been kind of motivation. One thing with Monster Super League that you can easily have happen, and again, I think this is a product of how the game kind of is, and the amount of time is a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel a little bit burnt out with the game at the moment. You know, going as hard as I have all this year anyway to make videos and things like that I'm not used to. Because I like making videos. Again, I started streaming first before I ever made my YouTube account, so I'm used to the content, creation aspect of it. I also have, I went to school for a couple of things for video editing and stuff like that. So, again, I enjoy this kind of stuff. But Monster Super League again has kind of slowly with everything, kind of a little bit with burnout, and that's definitely what can happen. Especially too, since I've been playing it every day for 4 years now, pretty diligently. But it's still fun. I still have my moments with it, but it's definitely something that can happen, and it kind of is what it is. The gameplay loop too is definitely not something that a lot of people can stick with, and I know that about it. But again, that's where my hope for the future of this game kind of starts to shift gears a little bit now that it's in the original publisher's hands, so to speak. And it'll be interesting to see, even after all the critiques and stuff we give the game, whether or not they listen. I don't expect them to, but you never know. I still haven't been attacked with that team. That's pretty funny. Well, let's go here. And again, even when I say stuff like that, right, not everyone's going to agree with my opinion on something versus something else. But again, I'm not one to I don't go about it thinking that I can't change my opinion or something. Um, Obviously, as long as a good argument is a good and thoughtful argument is kind of presented to me, I can always you always have the chance to improve or change, and that's the thing. Like I said, with my opinion that I'm going to put out at the end of the year, um, again, it's not going to be what everyone thinks is correct or agree with, and that's perfectly fine. Um, but once again, I'm not so overly worried that my opinion's gonna put a divide between a community or anything like that. It's just one man's opinion, and it will stand as that, and we'll see how they decide to how to respond. Hopefully, but there we go with that. And we are good. Another quick one today. Like I said, I want to get back out there and start farming. Again, I have only 40 mirrors left to farm, and once that's done, I will be done with the Capture Festival myself, and we can move on to the next. So, with that said, I do appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you all in tomorrow's dailies.